Like you're trying to
This
goose
gentleman
up.
here is going under the pseudonym Warren
What the fuck?
I need more. I need more.
I request that we all put our lips together and blow for Pedro
Yes.
Felix.
I'm gonna actually try using the microphone. Why? Because at the Baggett they have 2 microphones, and I'm usually not microphone friendly, so I gotta find like new ways to actually use the fucker.
All right.
I actually end up shaking sometimes. I get weird.
Yeah, I know you do.
That's why I like to hit things and like smack things. I think I'm all fucking Mr. Hot Shit.
And goose ass.
Exactly.
I know.
Goose eggs.
I don't want to use it.
Well, that was a pussy.
10-5-97. I'm just gonna do some extra memory. For life. I'm living outside of that day-to-night connection. In the end, even Hitler had an old lady. So all that without her bullshit doesn't stack up to the pain in my left hip after running 12 miles. My head's been overloaded by that kind of stuff. I kept buying into it. Fuck the bad case of the shakes after a long night of waiting for you eating with drugs and other men. And what fuels me? I think you know but don't want to remember. I don't want to remember. The drink covered my eyes and the sex dulled my senses and I was stuck in bullshit. Yeah. I've caused every woman I've ever known to hurt me with sex, from my mother right down the line. I kept falling short of their expectations. I wouldn't tell them what I know they wanted to hear, and I couldn't see the pain I inflicted with what I was able to say. Maybe they were all bitches, and maybe I was always an asshole, and maybe all that cock and cunt stupidity that evolution tricked us into doing will lead me to ruin, and maybe you'll come along for the ride. So this is why I keep my eyes glued to the concrete, and I won't speak to anyone that I don't know, and I only know myself. Catch 22, you'd better believe it. This next one's been kind of done before, but I just kind of feel like doing it again. So what? So I'm this 9-to-5er, right-to-lifer, dead insider trading cards on the tabletop, spinning out of control. Your temper tantrums don't affect me anymore. I'm still checking out the scars left on my soul, too weak by the end of the weekend to even leave that rat nest, Lower East Side, fuck that pigpen bullshit paradise with the Smiths blaring queer rock for us to push each other around to. And I had to loosen up every time to visit you. It's a mistake I made, so now and then again I forget the last love song I heard. Dealt with a dead kind of love, the kind that I am dead all the time, all the way back again, around the top, around the bend over my love, so I can see you. Squirt that little bit that I know you can when I get you there. If it's not me, then any other will do. What will I do now with that stiff stand stuff stuck in your hair? And there I put myself and never lied, but lay down with you right by you, could take me and took it all night long until I had less and less than I thought I had, and I looked around and the sky was like red death at night in my dreams. That's it. Alright, this next one I haven't been able to memorize, and I'm just going to call it Mouthful, but I really want to do it at Dag, and it's kind of funny. And I mean, I use this place as like, it's a good place to just try things out because you guys are so sweet to me. Deadening of the eyesore from head to toe in the lines, taking their place on your frowning for hours on end face. A simple fact is, mouths move and emitted sounds lying bitter thoughts are useless when spoken in an empty room for improvement. What I said at all before it all became a boring in and down to the marrow. Can I wait for tomorrow? As yesterday I lied and today I tried, and it's all become so contrived. This speaking at attempts at connection operator, I think I've had a bad one for the road. Kill them all and let God sort them out there. Someone is waiting for me to walk right past them and maybe double back and over the sideways glance and glom on, bleeding and preening, pulsating while perspiring, preparing the heart for repairing and carrying off into sets of 3 to 4 at 6:45 in the morning. This will all be a faint memory lapse around the tracking it down to the last detail. Lights are on and no one is home is where the heart. Isn't it just like us to take a good thing and pervert it? That's all.
Wow, Lauren Bacall was never so angry.
No.
Give a hand to Pedro Felix.